That's on the website.
Oh, yeah, I know. They're not very good at that. All right. You guys are good now.
Count is 1-0 to Don Joseph, the designated batter. Bases are loaded with one out here, bottom of first. Fouled back. Ball and a strike to Joseph. Fowler's had a base hit on a soft line drive out to left field. And that loaded the bases. We have August, who walked at third, Ed Avane, who walked is at second, and Jake Fowler's down at first base. Brody Valentine on the mound. His 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Joseph, the designated hitter. Logan Wiley's the pitcher, so he's batting for the pitcher, obviously. Took a slow curve that just missed down low. 2-2 count. That's a shot out to left field. Will score 1 run. And the bases will still be loaded here for Mason Rossiter, the catcher. So 2 walks and then 2 consecutive singles, and now Rossiter with the sacks full. 1 out, 1-0 ball game. That was the first run of the game. Called strike. Misses outside. So early on, Brody Valentine missing with the curveball. Hasn't been able to really get that across yet. If he starts to get that across, he'll be real effective. Foul ball out of play. Ball and 2 strikes to Rossiter. The last 2 singles have been out to left field, right between short and third. Valentine shaking off his catcher, Huxtable, a few times. Now he has the pitch he wants. It's that curveball again, and just can't get control of that yet. Count runs 2-2 on Rossiter. Outfield at medium depth. And there is a sky to pop up, foul down the first base side, and it will get out of play. It's Adam Tammer who climbed the fence down there. Ball just tailed away from him. Called strike. And there is the first strikeout of the game for Valentine. Couldn't have come at a better time with the bases loaded. Now 2 outs. And that brings up the right fielder, Solomon Devard, who made a real nice diving catch on the first hit of the ball game in the top of the first, right on the right field line. Pops it up, back behind us and out of play for a strike. Dante Claudio, the second baseman, on deck. There's a shot out to center field. Now coming in a little bit and having to dive for it at the end. And making the grab is Colin Pye, the center fielder. That'll retire the side in the bottom of the first. 1 run on 2 hits, 3 left on for Stahl Post. We've played 1 inning. It's 1-0 in favor of Stahl Post. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239 HVAC 302-239-4822. Get the assurance.
Welcome back to our live stream of American Legion Baseball here in Newcastle, Delaware, Wilson Field, and we are to begin the top of the second inning, and a shot right up the middle in the first pitch by shortstop John Dunyan, and the second hit of the game for Delvets.
Glenn, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Most importantly, so can our listening audience.
I didn't say anything important because I realized I wasn't getting any audio, so
you held back.
I held
got
back
you.
sitting here eating my brownie and making sure the balls and strikes are correct because Jason does this all the time, but I'm not used to keeping my eyes on 100 things at once here.
Dunyan leads off first. It's Huxtable, the catcher, up at the plate.
Well, Glenn, you missed me for an inning, but, man, I got a lot to talk about.
Well, there's time to fill.
No, we're good. We have 7 innings. We have 6 innings left here. 1-0. Stahl Post
Just foul down the right field line.
So ably told everybody. That's why I was fine just sitting here
Taking it all in,
making sure I got balls and strikes right.
0-1 count on Huxtable. Zach Frame, the right fielder, is on deck. Both teams with 2 hits in the game. Once again, we'll reset the dimensions here for you. Wilson Field, home with the Wilmington University Wildcats as they throw over to first by Logan Wiley. Down the lines, 330. In the alleys, 360. And straightaway center, 390.
It's about my range there with the golf club.
I was going to say. I was about to say that, and you just ripped that line right out.
Yeah,
There's a
there we
punch
go.
shot, first base side, and he can't get over there and make the catch. Tyler August giving it a look.
Glenn, I mentioned we were talking before we went on about the Carpenter Cup.
Right.
A lot of overlapping baseball going on, and some of these guys were on the field yesterday at Showcase Field up at FDR Park for Delaware North, victorious over Delaware County. And they'll play on Friday against Inter AC/Independence, who defeated Delaware South yesterday. So Tyler August is one of the players. John Dunyan, you mentioned from Delvets.
That's
And,
Dunyan down first base.
A few other guys on the field are playing in Carpenter Cup, which is a great experience for these high school guys to get a chance to play against these teams from all over the tri-state area.
And to play at Citizens Bank Park.
And if they win
If they win, right?
play. If they win Friday, the Delaware team will play at Citizens Bank Park on Tuesday, I believe. Next week
There's a
pitch.
wild pitch over the catcher's head, and going down to second base is John Dunyan.
Dunyan had a good game yesterday with 2 hits and a run, two runs scored and a hit, I believe, or two runs scored and RBI for Delaware North. Hard to keep track of all this stuff.
Well, he ripped the first pitch that he saw here to lead off the second inning right up the middle. He's down at second base. Full count on Huxtable. Well, there's an RBI single right there, I believe. Yep, he'll come around and score. A flare out to right field, and we're all tied up at 1 run apiece.
Nice piece of hitting there. Was that Huxtable?
Yes.
Yeah, sent it right over the right fielder's head. Went with the pitch to right field. Didn't try to do anything fancy with it. And ties the game up at 1. 3 hits now for Delvets.
2 in a row here to start out their top half of the second. Low and outside. Ball 1 to Zach Frame, the right fielder. Sam Geis, the second baseman, on deck for Delvets.
The Friends guy, a Quaker.
Well, that one just missed. So a 2-0 count.
And Glenn, you found out that the season started
Yeah,
last week, and there's doubleheaders on Saturday. But our first game of the year that we'll be streaming, we're going to try to get to as many of these as we can to give these kids a little bit of a
some
platform.
Exposure.
Yeah,
2 balls and a strike, called strike there.
keeps us in practice too. It's,
Right, on Zach Frame.
Although that fall sports season is not that far away.
No, it's not. Outside, 3-1 count now. Yeah, they actually started playing last Thursday. And we were told the doubleheaders were played Saturday. Tuesday,
man.
Thursday, Saturday. Keep the season moving. Foul back.
Wasn't it like 95 degrees on Saturday?
Ooh, a little warm.
See if the runner goes here on the full count. With left-handed pitcher, I would think they're going to keep him by first base.
That's Huxtable down at first, who had the RBI single.
With nobody out, you don't want to run into outs here.
Payoff pitch, curveball. He waited on it, flares it out to left. Now coming in and making the grab is Nate Sherga for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Nate Sherga out of St. Elizabeth's backed up on that one, was able to catch up. We saw that at the end of the last inning where the center fielder backed up and almost didn't get to it.
Right.
Had to make a catch falling forward, but a good play there by Nate.
And that brings up the second baseman for Delvets, Sam Geis. 1 out. Huxtable at first. We're all tied at 1-1. But laid down nicely. Is it going to stay fair? No, they're going to pick it up. It just hit that grass cutout, and that allowed it to roll foul.
Yeah, and I thought maybe the pitcher Wiley picked that up
A little bit too soon?
I would have let it roll maybe another couple inches, but he obviously he's standing right on top of it,
right.
So he could see it. That was a good bunt there by Geis. Just you mentioned it, caught that top of that cutout and just pushed it foul just a hair.
Yep.
But now you see the third baseman in a little bit. Got his attention.
Outside pitch for a ball. Speaking of bunts, one of my newest favorite Phillies, Luke Williams, in his debut. How about the bunt that he had for a single, and then he ends up on third base. Almost had one of those little league home runs.
Well, he had a major league home run his next time up.
Yeah, about that, a walk-off. Foul down the right field side, out of play. Ball and 2 strikes to Geis.
I watched that game in Creskyville, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
The home of Hideaway Hills Golf Club.
Oh, you went on the golf tour, little bit tournament too, then.
And
the getaway.
It's the home of Hideaway Hills and not much else.
Down to third base, line a fair ball down out in left field. Rounding second, on his way to third, sliding in, and the throw got past the third baseman. So Geis will move up to second. He'll get a single and move up on the throw.
He had him at third base. That
Yeah.
ball's just off the line a little bit and unable for Fowlers to get to it. But that throw beat the runner to the bag.
It did. That brings up the pitcher, Brody Valentine, at the bottom of the order here. He can help himself out now. Two runners in scoring position. Swings at a curveball. had a healthy cut.
Glenn, we got to mention Brody's a Sally's guy. We didn't mention Salesian graduate Kyle Hinton signing with the Washington Nationals and had been assigned to the Wilmington Blue Rocks.
How about that?
Kyle, originally an undrafted free agent with the Kansas City Royals, previously played for the Blue Rocks for one game. And then when they condensed the minor leagues, Kyle lost his spot with the Royals, played independent league ball, and played very well, pitched very well, and saw on Twitter yesterday that Kyle signed with the Nationals. He's back in affiliated baseball, and congratulations to him. And
yeah, and how fortunate for him to be able to play ball so his friends and family can watch him locally.
Good pitch there. So congratulations to Kyle. It's good to see the Delaware products making a name for themselves in the majors. And we'll mention a few tonight as we go along.
2-2 count on Valentine. Swings at an outside pitch off the face of the dugout.
I think he hit the framing of the dugout because that came out in a hurry.
You could hear that one up here. 3 singles this inning for Delvets as they're on the board. Looking for more here against Logan Wiley. And that one's fouled down the left field side. Now to play. Count holds a 2-2. Top of the order, Sean Bogan, the left fielder, waiting on deck. Got him swinging.
First base.
Throw down to first, and a nice job by the catcher Rossiter to make sure he held that runner over third base, Huxtable.
First base not occupied, so therefore Valentine eligible to try to get that base. But a good play by Stahl to cut him off, and this is Sean Bogan. I believe he singled his first time up.
No, he flied out to right. That was that diving catch made out there by Solomon Devard.
Yeah, I'm trying to help Bogan because I've known him his entire life. Brandywine High School player. His brother, Joey Bogan, was a fantastic soccer player at Brandywine.
Well, he took the first pitch down low for a ball. There's a soft ground ball, foul down the third base side. 1-1 count on Bogan. It's funny, these coaching staffs apparently got a little friendly rivalry going on because when I went down beforehand to get the lineup from Coach Buno of Delvets, he told me, high pitch, and the runner will not try to advance because it caromed off the backstop right to the catcher Rossiter. And he hands it to me, Mike, and he goes, now, you're not going to show this to the other coach, are you? Because I don't want him to know who's pitching yet. I folded it up and I put it in my back pocket and I patted myself and said, now we're good.
That was about 10 minutes before the game started, wasn't it?
Right.
He's going to keep that secret forever.
And then he laughed, told me it was just a friendly little line drive. Second baseman got down and Dante Claudio gets the final put out. Top of the second, we have a tie ball game. 3 hits in the inning and a run across, 2 left on. We head to the bottom of the second. We're all tied up at 1-1.
Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health-screened craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff
and our customers.
At Ferris Home
Solomon Devard to lead it off here. Bottom of the second in a tie ball game here at Wilson Field. American Legion Baseball, Stahl Post. The home team.
So we have 1 run and 4 hits for Delvets. 1 run and 2 hits for Stahl. Bottom of the second. Delvets swinging the bats well in the first 2 innings, tied the game there in the second inning. And Stahl Post, they had 2 hits their first time around. We'll see what they do, starting with Devard.
Yep, Solomon Devard, the right fielder, who made a nice diving catch to start the ball game. Takes a called third strike on a curveball on the outside corner, and the catcher was so excited he threw it out into left field.
I think Solomon was not thrilled with that call, but
no,
did not say anything, just turned around and walked back to the dugout. So
that brings up Claudio, the second baseman. Facing Brody Valentine out on the mound. Valentine issued 2 walks in that first inning that led to the run that Stahl Post got.
yeah, if Brody can settle down, that would really be a big boost for Delvets. Because even with the wildness, he gave up just the 1 run.
Right. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 on Claudio. Top of the order on deck is Brandon Grigo, who flied out to center his first time up.
I don't know all these players. I do know most of them I've seen play in high school ball, so I know where most of them go, but not all of them.
There's a curveball, and he gets it again on the outside corner. Same spot. We talked about in the first inning that Valentine struggled with his control, and he couldn't hit the zone with his curveball. Well, he's hitting it this inning.
Yeah, if he's painting corners like this, it could be a long night for Stahl.
All right, here's Grigo, the center fielder. Right to the first baseman, who got down on a knee. He'll take care of it himself. Put out by Adam Tammer, and a quick 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the second for Brody Valentine. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the third. We're all tied at 1-1.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance.
And we go into the top of the third inning here at Wilson Field in this American Legion baseball game between the visiting Delvets and the home team Stahl Post. Showing bunt, pulling back, and it's low for a ball as Adam Tammer, the first baseman for Delvets. I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Mike Lang, on camera Nick Halliday. Great night for baseball. I would say temperature probably in the mid to low 70s. Very light breeze. Ground ball to second. Big hop. Throw to first. Ooh, close play. Bang, bang, and got him. That's Claudio over to August for the out.
That hop almost, normally you want that big hop, but that was so high. Looks like it caught the end of the grass right at the beginning of the dirt. And it really slowed up on that second hop, and it was almost too much.
Yeah. Good strong arm, though, by Claudio to just get Tammer by a half a stride.
That was a nice play out there.
Mark Cruiser now, Mike, the third baseman, struck out his first time up.
Mr. Claudio made a nice play out there.
Good strong arm, yeah. Logan Wiley on the mound. Swing and a miss. Cruiser will be followed by the center fielder, Colin Pye.
Delvets, it's over our heads.
Yep.
Or into the fence, into the netting. If you're not familiar with where all the locations, I don't know where all of them are. Delvets, it's about as far north as you can get in Delaware and still be in Delaware. It's right on the state line up near Concord High School, so a lot of these kids are the Brandywine 100 area.
Mm-hmm. 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Ball and 2 strikes to Cruiser. And
you mentioned Nanticoke, on the other hand.
Just about as far south as you can go.
You know, there's not a team in Delmar, so Seaford's about as close as you're going to get.
Fly ball to center.
Deep.
Going back for it is Brandon Grigo, still on his horse, and he runs it down for the second out of the inning.
A good read by Grigo, and immediately started back and was able to catch up to that fly ball. I thought it had a chance to drop in at the beginning, but speedy Brandon Grigo caught up to that. No problemo.
Yeah, we've seen the outfielders in the first couple of innings kind of struggle a little bit, judging the distance of the ball. They've had to come running in and a couple of times make diving stabs.
2 quick outs.
Yep. Curveball in for a strike on Colin Pye, the center fielder. Struck out his first time up. Yeah, Brody Valentine had a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the second.
Oh, thought he was going to take one off the hip there, but
yeah, Logan Wiley trying to reciprocate here as he has retired the first 2 batters he's faced here in the top of the third. 1-1 count. Low and inside for ball 2.
Trying to paint that inside corner, but just missed on both pitches, and it's 2-1. As you got Mike Lang, the amateur producer here.
Way outside.
Trying to keep up with all these bells and whistles over here. There's a lot of buttons and things to worry about.
3-1 count on Pye with John Dunyan on deck. Dunyan singled. His first time up. Outside corner, got him. Strike 2, full count. And I think both batters now on the respective teams have got to watch the outside corner. Down low for ball 4. And that is the first walk issued by Logan Wiley. Comes with 2 outs here in the top of the third and brings up John Dunyan. Singled and scored the only run of the ball game for Delvets. Low and inside for a ball. Thought the umpire was going to come up with a strike signal on that one, the way he
Yeah,
stood up. He did not.
Could have gone some Leslie Nielsen on us from the Naked Gun.
2-0 count. Curveball. That's in for a strike. Count is 2-1, 2 outs here. Top of the third inning. Curveball again. That one got away from the catcher, so Pye's going to move up to second base in scoring position.
Yeah, I'd have to call that one a pass ball. I think he maybe just got crossed up. And why can't I get this guy off first base here? Let me do this. Clear and then second base. That will work.
3-1 count on Dunyan. Nate Huxtable is on deck. Wiley takes a peek at second. Oh, kind of inside out, and another diving attempt. That one gets past the right fielder, Devard. Run will score. Dunyan is going to try for 3. Strong throw, but just over the head of the relay man. And Dunyan over at third base.
I guess he scored that a triple. It was a nice job of hitting, going with the pitch. Opposite field. Devard caught the first one, but he didn't get that one. And once it got behind him, there was nobody back there to help him. Cry goes a long way away.
Yeah, he was. Well, that brings up Nate Huxtable, who singled his first time up to bat, and that was the last inning. He had the RBI. Looking for another one here, as Delvets has surged ahead, 2-1.
The ball was hit kind of sharply. Really, he didn't have a chance to get behind it, as that's going to be fouled down the right field line, and dive into the ball instead of diving at the ball.
Yeah.
But he didn't have enough. That ball was just hit too low and too sharply for him to do that.
0-1 pitch. Curveball in there. 0-2 to Huxtable.
But the effort was really nice.
Yeah. It didn't really look like he hesitated. It looked like he was coming in the whole way trying to make the diving catch. Ground foul down the first base side. Count holds it 0-2.
So speaking of my golf game, that foul ball, that stuck in the grass like the rough at Country Club of the Poconos. You play some golf off the side of a mountain. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Soft ground ball hit towards short.
Tough one.
Throw over to first in time.
Not as tough as I thought, Glenn.
No. And that retires the side here, but Delvets gets another run. They take the lead 2-1. We head to the bottom of the third right after this.
Your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff
and our customers.
back at Wilson Field for the bottom of the third. Glenn, right before we'll see this pitch here, and then we want to give some props to somebody here. Oh, that's fouled out.
Curveball fouled up and out of play. Nice catch by the on-deck batter.
Just want to mention St. Mark's sophomore, junior to be, Riley Thomas, the pitcher, will be playing in a showcase event in California, a high school all-star game coming up in the next week or two. Good job by Riley. Good luck. She had a little arm trouble, bursitis this year, and but everything seems to have been healed for Riley.
Good.
So congratulations to her, and good luck to Riley Thomas. Had a fantastic year for the Spartans.
She sure did. Curveball misses low and outside. Ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Tyler August, here in the bottom of the third inning. He walked his first time up.
Tyler's got a state championship medal hanging somewhere at home after DMA won this year against Apo. Game.
Swing and a miss. And August goes down swinging.
A game I would say you didn't see on 302 Sports. We saw it on the NFHS network.
Right.
Powered by Delaware Live and 302. Glenn, you saw the marathon softball game that same day.
Classic. 11 innings, 1-0, and we'll talk a little bit more about that after this first pitch to Edivane. Down low for a ball.
Game-saving catch in the ninth inning?
Oh, yeah. Yep. It was the 8th inning, actually.
Okay.
Bottom of the 8th, runner on third with 2 outs. Off the bat, it looked like the game was over. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. And I believe on our top 10 plays of the week last week in the championship season, that was the number 1 play. Just a great diving catch by the center fielder for Caravel.
Yeah, I watched it a few times. It was that good. That's trouble.
Going to be out of play.
Not too far.
Foul down the
line, rather.
Left field side.
Yeah, we want to thank everybody who sent us plays this year. It was by far, we've been doing these top plays for 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
We've had to beg people for plays, and we can only record so much high school sports and college. And this year we had people sending us plays every week, and it was awesome. So keep it up when the fall season rolls around. We're gonna need them again. One of the strange benefits of the coronavirus was that all these games are being streamed, pretty much all the regular season games, and parents are recording a lot of games, and we got a lot of submissions, and it was great. We got to see a lot of highlights that normally we would not see.
Strikeout and then a throw out from Huxtable down to Tammer. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the third, as Valentine is now retired 7 in a row after that rocky start in the first inning.
This looks like Fowler's.
Yep, third baseman who singled, which loaded the bases back in the opening inning. Hit one right between short and third. Takes one for a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, Valentine's really settled down. I don't believe he's walked anybody since that first inning.
Now he's 4 strikeouts in a row, too. Another shot on the left side, past the third baseman.
That's the Glenn Frazier jinx.
And Fowler's is now 2 for 2.
All right, we're not going to blame you then. That was not Glenn's fault.
That brings up Don Joseph, the designated hitter, who also singled and had the RBI in the first inning. Stahl Post with a 2-out base runner here in the bottom of the third. First pitch just misses the inside part of the plate for a ball. Yeah, that was a fantastic championship softball game. Actually, it's the second consecutive 1-0 game, I believe. Because I think Smyrna beat Caravel 1-0 back in 2019.
Yeah, we had a lot of good softball this year. A lot of good all the sports, but softball was particularly good this
Yeah,
year.
and the baseball was wide open. Will we have a 10 seed and a 5 seed in the championship game?
Yes. But I think we all agree that Apo, the way the schedule worked out this year, some of the teams, the seeding's a little weird, but Apo is much better than a 10. But they did have a couple of streaks during the year where they lost consecutive games, so.
That went down low, so a 3-1 count to Joseph, the designated hitter.
But they, Apo is a really good team. DMA just got the better of them that night.
They had the bats going early in that game. Fouled off, so the count is full to Joseph. With Fowlers, who singled with 2 outs down at first base. Mason Rossiter, the catcher, is on deck. I'll tell you what, I had a blast doing the golf tournament, the state championship golf tournament down in Mapledale, too, in early June, earlier this month.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it just to make sure you guys were online.
Yeah.
Oh, he may have fouled it off his right foot.
Yeah. From what we understand, obviously the first time we've ever done a golfing event on a live stream, it's the first time the state of Delaware has ever had the golf performed as a live stream. Had a good vantage point down in Mapledale. We had the 18 green off to one side, the 15 green on the other, and then we were positioned right behind the par 3 16th hole.
An 8th grader won the individual state championship. How about that?
Runner goes, and it's high for a ball.
Full count and 2 outs, so
Yep.
that was a
no-brainer.
Is she from Sussex Academy? I believe the individual medalist.
Lysick was, and then her Sarah Lysick, she was the individual champion, and her sister Hannah finished in the top 5. So 2 base runners here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third for Stahl Post.
My daughters used to tell me that girls rule and boys drool. I heard that all the time.
Wow.
You didn't know that, did you?
Well, they have the last 5 years in the DIAA State Golf Championships. First pitch taken inside for a ball by Rossiter, who struck out in the first inning.
Yeah, I'm just switching up to baseball. Sun is back out here. A little bit of cloud cover here at Wilson Field. So right field is the sun field here, first base and right field.
Called strike inside part of the plate, so that evens the count of 1-1 on Rossiter. Fowler's on second, Joseph on first, who walked. Oh, that's a balk. The runner on second, Fowler's, faked like he was going to third base and stopped. And I think somebody yelled going. I don't know whether it was one of the teammates of Brody Valentine, but it messed him up.
And he left a little early from second. If Valentine had looked back, he had him.
And he's getting a healthy lead down the line. Ground ball right to third.
Nice scoop.
Bobbles, throws, and still gets him. Close play at first base as Cruiser stays with it, throws over to Tammer for the final out. We played 3 innings, and it's a 2-1 lead for Delvets over Stahl Post here on the live stream on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
3 months, 6 months, or even a year. Let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
All right, back at Wilson Field, another 302 Sports update. An athlete that we remember from playing in Delaware, Jake Fraley, has become at least a semi-regular for the Seattle Mariners. Went to Red Lion Christian Academy, transferred to Caravel, graduated from Caravel before he went to LSU. Glenn, he is in his third Major League season with the Mariners, and Fraley this year has already surpassed his season high in games played. He's at 19 games played this year, 73 plate appearances, has his first 4 Major League home runs, and he has 15 runs batted in. This is as of now. And he has 4 stolen bases with 1 caught stealing. So congratulations to Jake
good start.
Fraley. He was around a little bit before us as far as the streaming goes. His brother, Brandon Fraley, we did get Brandon when he was at Caravel, and that's going to be out of play.
Yep,
But
I believe the first pitch, was a ball, so I think we got a 1-1 count on Frame here to start off the top of the 4th for Delvets.
Good to see these guys that we saw play in high school, having some success on the pro level, and the Major League Draft is coming up, and may have a couple of names called from Delaware again. You never know.
I think we might, but we get one from Appo.
Yeah, I think he's going to get drafted, but the question is how high, and does he go to college instead? We'll find.
Right.
We'll find out. Tune in.
He's
same
a
bad time,
Miami
same
commit.
bad channel. Yeah.
1-2 count on Frame. Low and outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Top of the 4th inning here. Delvets up 2-1. 5 hits for Delvets, 3 for Stahl Post. Frame flied out to left field in his only at bat. That one way inside. So the count runs full.
I had seen some reports that Lorenzo Carrier has rated in the top 100 prospects
Makes sense.
in Major League Baseball. That are draft eligible this year as we get a walk to open the inning. And so we'll see what happens with Zoe. Good kid, nice guy, great player. And no matter which path he chooses, we'll be rooting for him and following along.
Sure will. So Zach Frame leads off with a walk here for Delvets in the top of the 4th. Second walk issued by Logan Wiley, and that brings up Sam Geis, who singled his first time up. Pickoff attempt over at first. Back safely, the diving Frame. So it's Geis and then Valentine, and then the top of the order.
Oh,
they got him.
You are out.
Yep, there's the call. Caught him leaning.
Well, with the lefty on the mound, you have to be careful. And he did. He caught him leaning, and he was in no man's land, and that was all she wrote. I see a big smile on the first baseman's face down there. These guys, they all know each other.
Fly ball, center field. Backing up is Grigo. Now coming in a step or two, and he makes the easy grab for out number 2, and that brings up Brody Valentine.
So we mentioned this is our first American Legion stream of the summer. We'll be back. Don't want to make any commitments because I don't know if anything's written in stone just yet. We have some games on the calendar, but it all, it's summertime for us too. It all depends on availability and who can make it. So a strike one there on Brody's. He was fooled by that ball, but we have more coming. We just don't know exactly which ones and when.
Oh, 1 pitch to Valentine. Outside again, he fouls that one away. So Valentine in the hole, 0-2. He struck out his only at bat back in the 2nd inning.
Good to see everything Legion ball back after a year missed because of the pandemic. We did have some baseball last year, but it was a little different.
Curveball.
Oh,
The pitcher and catcher were ready to go to the dugout, and the umpire said, no. 1 ball and 2 strikes as the curve just missed inside. You know, umpires don't like to see that either.
I could have told him he lost contact or something.
Fouled off, 1-2. Of course, Wilson Field is the home stadium for the Wilmington University Wildcats. Swing and a miss on a curveball outside. Catcher dropped it, throw down to first is low, but dug out by Tyler August, and that retires the side here in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th with Delvets on top, 2-1.
Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Stahl Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
That your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that
Well, here we go to the bottom of the 4th inning here at Wilson Field. American Legion Baseball live streaming here on Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports. Glenn Frazier with Mike Lang and Nick Halliday on the camera. Leading off for Stahl Post, Nate Sherga, the left fielder. Flied out to center. His only at bat, 0 for 1 in the ball game. So Brody Valentine has 5 strikeouts and 3 walks through 3 innings. That's high for a ball, and his counterpart, Logan Wiley, has 4 Ks and 2 walks through 4 innings. Must have been high, as it certainly was across the plate. So a 3-0 count on Sherga.
Nate's got good speed. He's a good hitter, kind of a gap hitter. But he'll take the walk here.
Yep, 4-pitch walk. And that is the 4th walk issued by Brody Valentine.
I believe this is Mr. Devard.
Yep, the right fielder struck out back in the 2nd inning. Swings at a high outside pitch, fouls it back.
Yeah, good cut at that one, just missed it.
Devard opened up the game with a real nice diving catch on the right field line. curveball down in the dirt. Bounced away from the catcher, Huxtable, but not far enough away for Scherger to take off for second base.
Yeah, they're down by a run here. You don't want to run into an out. Like you mentioned, it bounced in front of Huxtable.
Right.
So he could see it the whole time. It would have been a close play, but it's not worth the risk right there for Nate Scherger.
Here's the 1-1 delivery to Devard. Nope, throw over to first. Scherger easily gets back. Both pitchers doing a pretty good job so far. It's a 2-1 ball game, just 8 hits total. And he takes off. Fouled first base side and just over the fence. Tammer likes to jump that fence over there. Second time.
I think that ball already landed when he jumped that time. But it's a 1-2 count. Let me see if I can catch up here. 1-2 count. There we go.
Had a little hit and run on action that time.
The right idea. Went down the right side, but just not fast enough to catch up with that pitch from Brody Valentine.
Curveball down the third base side. Bad hop. That was a wicked hop. And third baseman Cruiser tried to swipe at it and couldn't pick it up clean. So reaching on an error is Devard. That brings up Dante Claudio.
You're tough. See what the official scorer gives him. Were the official scores? All right.
Oh.
All right, so that's going to be an E5. That's a tough one. I think the third baseman wants to appeal to the official score. Glenn already made the call, so it's going to be an error.
It looked like, it was a wicked hop, but it looked like a play could have made.
He'll be feeling that on his right shin for a couple days.
I'm sure the batter, Solomon Devard, would like to argue too. He wants a hit.
He wants a hit. He'll be sending his agent upstairs anytime soon.
Claudio struck out back in the second, takes the high pitch. The runner goes. Scherger dives in. Did he hold the bag? Yes, he just held the bag with his foot as he overslid the bag a little bit.
Great job. And Devard follows after that throw. He'll take second. Scherger with a good read. Good throw. A perfect throw would have had him, but it was a tough one. Nate got a good jump on that one.
So Claudio, with nobody out here, and a chance to add to the Delvets lead. Or excuse me, for Stahl Post, a chance to tie it up, maybe go ahead. Shot right at second. He short-hopped it. They're going to come home with it, and the catcher dropped the ball. It was a little offline. The other runner from third is getting ready to come home, and he is out. Claudio, good base running, heads up, went down to second. That's going to be a fielder's choice for Claudio.
I wonder if the play at home, if the catcher, if he goes back and looks at it, I think he reached for the tag just before the ball got there.
Yeah. Tried to make the catch and come over on the other side. He caught it on the first base side and made it a little tough.
Good short hop out there at second base. And Brandon Grigo with a chance to put Stahl Post ahead. Now with one out.
Right. And a runner in scoring position. Claudio down to second base. Grigo showed bunt. Bunt's a foul. He's flied to center and grounded out to first.
A good recovery by Delvets to get that out at home plate.
And our thanks to our scorekeeper up here, operating the scoreboard, for letting me know, swing and a miss, that it's Grigo's cousin that plays softball for Caravel Academy. And she also plays travel ball with my granddaughter on Delaware Magic.
And Glenn, you know what they say around here? That's so Delaware.
It's a small world, huh?
That is the epitome of Delaware right there. Where everybody Knows everybody. Is this the granddaughter that goes to Archmere?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What year is she? Or
She is she'll be a junior now.
Junior, okay.
Yeah. Popped up, straight back, out of play.
You know, the Hawks, for as young a team as they ended up having a pretty good season.
And the most impressive game they had all year was against Laurel.
Yeah.
In the postseason, they were down just 2-0 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. And
they graduated a lot of seniors 2 years ago.
Ball's inside.
Of course, like everybody else, they missed the season last year. But
yeah,
Coach Dan Pisani did a really good job up there with a young team. And he was playing a lot of freshmen this year.
He sure did. Ground ball right through the middle. Second baseman gobbles it up. Geis over to first. They get the out. Oh, and the throw got away from third as first baseman Tammer threw it over to Cruiser.
That's going to be an unearned run. The throw, just hold the ball there. I think they really didn't have a chance to get the play at third base. But the man is home.
So it brings up Tyler August. Base is empty now. 2 outs here. Stahl Post surges ahead. Takes the 3-2 lead. Inside pitch to August, who struck out and walked. Valentine gets the call on the outside part of the plate. Evens a count of 1-1. Edevane on deck. Ooh, that one didn't break at all.
How did he not get hit by that?
Great job by August to get out of the way.
Tyler August does some dancing there.
Now, it was, I believe, an attempt at an off-speed pitch. That's how he got out of the way. That had been a fastball. He might not have. Just misses the outside part of the plate. Count runs 3-1 on August, who already has walked once, and that was on 4 pitches. Misses high and inside, and for the second time in 3 at-bats, August draws a walk. So he's a 2-out base runner for Shane Edevane, who's walked and struck out. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning here at Wilson Field. Delvets had a 2-1 lead, and that was just erased this inning as Stahl Post has scored twice. Curveball misses down and low. August will move up to second. Fouled right back.
Thought you had that one.
Would have been a little off to the left. But the PA announcer for Frawley Stadium might have had that one. Called strike at the knees.
Those guys start bailing when the pitch is on his way in.
Ball and 2 strikes to Shane Edevane. 2 outs here. August at second base. Curveball bounced in the dirt. Nice stop by Huxtable.
Valentine just looking for that. Just to get out of this inning. A couple of errors have not helped and have extended the inning for Stahl. Still just a one-run game.
Right. And Stahl Post scored 2 runs with no hits this inning. Foul down the first base side.
I want to give the coach, I want to give him a break. That's a hit. He's not wearing a glove. I think I'll get that in his favor. And he probably hasn't played competitive baseball at this level in a long time. And he's in the Sunfield.
Yeah. Foul ball, out of play.
Yeah, cleared the netting.
Third base side.
There's nothing really on that side.
Wonder how many houses have been hit over here on the right field side. You know, as I was walking in, I was looking to see, like when you're on a golf course and there's houses on the golf course, you can see holes in siding. And I was looking for the dents. Are there any dents? And
they are.
Didn't see
they're
them.
Back pretty good, but it's the ones closest to home plate. I think they hit him.
Hit the batter. So August will have to retreat back to second base. And that's our first batter hit by pitch in the ball game. That brings up Jake Fowlers, who has singled twice.
Yeah, on the third base side, there's really nothing over here.
Yeah.
It's just trees. But there are a couple houses within striking distance here. Glenn, you've never hit a house on a golf course. I know it.
Yeah, right.
I was playing. Where was I playing? Is it Patriots? Patriots Glen.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time.
Oh, my God. The ninth hole's a par 3. And I hit a ball and I shanked it right. It was up in the air. And there's a lady sitting on her back deck. The ball landed on her roof.
You weren't getting that one back.
She never turned her head. I'm like, the ball just landed on the roof, like right next to you, but she wasn't even paying attention. I did not get it back. You're correct.
August is going to move up on the wild pitch. And a 1-1 count now on Fowlers. Yeah, I'm sorry to say I have hit a house. That's what you call not good club management. Thinking I could drive a certain hole, and I should have been wiser and just taken out the 3-wood. Oh, no, I had to hit driver. And then I hit a house. And you could hear it. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes on Fowlers.
Nobody's trying to hit a house, but when you buy a house on a golf course,
you're at your own risk.
It's going to happen sometimes.
Well, I'll tell you a funny story about one of my bosses, and we were playing at Back Creek on hole number, I believe it's 14. It's a par 4 along the road, foul ball third base side.
There's a good play.
And he hit his driver, and it sliced it, and he hit a car. And here comes the car slowing up the road, and we're thinking, oh, gosh. He kind of ducks his head down, and it was a kid, and he yells out, "Bad shot, dude. Bad shot." Fly ball up in the air, left field. That should retire the side. And Sean Bogan puts it away, and we are through 4 innings. It's now 3-2 in favor of Stahl Post, and we'll be right back after this.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home.
All right, Glenn, we're moving to the fifth inning here, right?
Yep, top of the fifth.
Fifth inning, this looks like Bogan.
Top of the order, left fielder Sean Bogan, who's 0 for 2. Has put the ball in play twice, lined out to the second baseman, and flied out to right field. Takes high and outside for a ball.
So if you live on a golf course, the moral of the story is look out for Glenn and myself.
Yeah, well, that was back in my younger golf playing days. I would like to think I'm more mature and wiser now. I would like to think that. 2-0 pitch. Called strike in the outside corner. Southpaw Logan Wiley delivers. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
Counts 2-2.
We took something off of that pitch a little bit.
Yeah, good location, too. Curveball. Whew. He waited on it, and the third baseman makes the catch. Jake Fowler's over his left shoulder. Brings up Adam Tammer, the first baseman, the fence climber. He's 1 for 2 in the game, has a single, and he grounded out to second. Curveball.
He figures if he keeps climbing the fences, eventually he's going to get to one of those balls.
Right. Good practice. Nice curveball that time from Logan Wiley. Gets called strike in the inside corner.
Delvets does have somebody warming up down the right field line, but I can't see. We have a sharp angle and a screen in the way. So it's
a
tough.
righty, and that's all I can tell you. Can't see a number yet.
No.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from Wiley. Outside corner for a strike.
I see the catcher is 17, Burr, so it's not him pitching.
Looks like it might be a number 6 out there.
That's what I thought I saw, but we don't have him. Maybe that's Jeff Hughes.
It's probably Jeff Hughes, because I asked the coach, and I said, well, if we look down and we see a number that you didn't give us, that's got to be the missing guy. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Adam Tammer. Mark Cruiser is on deck. Curveball. He waits on it, hits it the opposite way, right to third. Fowler's over to first, and a one-hop catch made by Tyler August for the second out of the inning.
The Fowler did a great job there. He moved to his right, and the ball looked like it took a little skip back toward the left, but he stayed with it. Strong throw. Never worried about the throw with Fowler's. Good job staying with that one, though, and now 2 quick outs for Wiley, and I don't see anybody down. I don't even know if their bullpen's down the left. Yeah, there it is, down the left field line. Looks like nobody warming up for Stahl.
Okay. Cruiser takes outside for a ball. As we get a little bit more cloud cover here at Wilson Field.
Good pitch.
Called strike on the outside corner, evens the count at 1-1.
That's the kind of curveball I used to be able to throw a nice wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball, okay. Ground ball to third. Fowler's again up with it, strong over to first, and a 1-2-3 inning for Stahl Post and Logan Wiley. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 lead for the home team.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
All right, we're back at Wilson Field, and we've got a couple changes. But actually, the new pitcher for Delvets is number 6, and we're pretty certain that's Jeff Hughes. And
then we've got out in center field now John Fanders.
Okay, so you were able to pick up a number. And before we get the first batter, this one, another first state athlete update. This is a guy we know well at 302 in Delaware Live, and that's Billy Sullivan from St. Mark's. Billy is in Reading pitching for the Fightins. And Glenn, he was not at Lakewood very long. And he was promoted to Reading, and he's just having more success there. 6 games, an ERA of 0.00, and in innings pitched, 8.2 innings pitched at Reading. He's given up 4 hits, has 4 walks, and 12 strikeouts, and holding opponents to a 148 batting average with a whip below 1. So good to see. We all like Billy Sullivan, and we are rooting for him very hard to keep moving up the ladder for the Phillies.
Yeah.
And he's off to a great start after his recovering from his Tommy John and getting a year off that he wasn't planning on. Nobody was planning on, but Billy was expecting a year of development. So awesome news for the Sullivans, who don't live too far from here. But we are in the bottom of the 5th.
Joseph,
3-2,
the
Stahl Post
designated hitter, is up. He's been on both times, walked and singled, and he's ahead in the count here. So Valentine ends up throwing 4 innings, gave up 3 hits and 3 runs, walked 5 and struck out 5. And there's a strike from Hughes. A 3-1 count on Joseph. Rossiter on deck, and Sherga in the hole. Missed outside.
Oh, contraire.
Okay. No, I knew he liked the outside corner, but I didn't know he liked it that far outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the equivalent of Glenn walking off the mound, believing the inning was over.
If I was the batter, I think I'd be a few steps down towards the line. Full count. That one's got to be outside. I just took an extra pitch.
That's all.
And Joseph has now reached all 3 at-bats. Walked twice and singled. And he leads off the bottom of the 5th here. Brings up catcher Mason Rossiter. Rossiter is struck out and grounded out to third.
Nice close game here tonight at Wilson Field.
Yeah. It's been a 1-run lead the whole way.
Oh, Hughes with a nice move to first.
Quick move, yeah. Joseph got back. Stahl Post grabbed a 1-0 lead. That one missed. Delvets came back to tie it in the 2nd. Took a 1-run lead in the 3rd. And Stahl Post just grabbed 2 runs and took a 1-run lead last inning. Throw to first.
Had him leaning, just gets back.
That's when you know you got just enough of a lead.
Yeah,
you don't want to take another step.
He's bouncing right back up. He's another big lead out there. You got him. Oh. I think Delvets wanted that call.
Yeah, that's why you and I are up here and we're not down there umpiring. We both missed one this
He's
inning.
much closer than us. I thought he had him. That's a nice move.
And he goes. Outside pitch. Throw to second. He's in there. Stolen base for Joseph. And he takes a healthy lead off of second base. 2-0 count now on Rossiter. High and tight. And for the second consecutive batter, Hughes has gone 3-0. Called strike. 3-1. Hughes has the pitch he wants. Takes a look over at Joseph and that lead he has. That delivery is outside. Gets past the catcher. Joseph will move up to third. Runners on the corners. Nobody out here. That brings up Nate Sherga.
You might see the runners or the third baseman in. It looks like they're going to hold Rossiter first base. Up now the third baseman's backing up even with the bag.
Sherga walked and scored back in the 4th inning. Pitch misses inside. Let's see if Stahl Post has anything on here with runners on the corners. Nobody out. There it goes, the runner from first. Strike. Throws to third. I got him.
Out. Wow.
Good play and throw from Huxtable.
Did not hesitate. Immediately to third base. They knew exactly where they wanted to go on that play.
That's the first out of the inning. 1-1 count on the batter, Sherga. As Rossiter moved up to second base.
Inside corner.
Yep, got the call. Ball and 2 strikes. Hughes trying to get out of this jam. So far, so good. One-two pitch. Curveball missed outside. Solomon Devard, the right fielder, is on deck. Runner takes off from second and fouled away, so they had to hit and run on again. Two, 1 out. Stahl Post here batting in the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 lead. Runner at second is Rossiter. Boy, he hung up in the air a long time with that leg kick, and then the pitch got past the catcher. 3-2 count. Rossiter moves up to third.
You don't see that too often.
No. I was like, how long can you hang there?
Is he waiting for the runner maybe to go? I don't know.
There's the payoff pitch. Got a call on the inside part of the plate and a strikeout. Out number 2, and that brings up Devard.
Big out, though, for Delvets.
It sure was.
Possibly see their way out of this inning with no damage on the scoreboard. But
first pitch is high and tight for a ball.
Nothing is a given here.
No. Dante Claudio's on deck. High fly ball. Circling the wagons in center field and making the catch is John Fanders, who was just inserted this inning. And that's the final out here. We're through 5, and it's 3-2 in favor of Stahl Post.
Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff
and our customers.
Your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Your home.
Planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year? Let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you
Alrighty, 6th inning action coming up as Glenn tries to figure out where all the new pieces are, or shuffled pieces. We do know that Brandon Grigo, William Penn, is now on the hill for Stahl Post. They lead 3-2 as we move to the 6th inning. And Glenn, we found out between innings that Billy Sullivan's dad, Bill, is the first base coach for Stahl Post. So we have to stop and say hi to Bill on the way out of here tonight, and swinging a miss on the first pitch. That is John Fanders, the center fielder.
Okay, now let me tell you right now, I'm not seeing double, but there's a number 30 in right field and there's a number 30 in left field.
It's like Bugs Bunny playing every position. That's the number of the Stahl Post.
Oh, okay. My bad. Because we really did have a number 30 in right field.
We did. I thought it was first base Bugs Bunny,
Devard.
second base Bugs Bunny, shortstop Bugs Bunny.
Fanders. Yep, inside out with that curveball right to second. Claudio over to first for the out.
Glenn, we should mention right now, tentatively scheduled for Saturday at noon for our next stream. And we'll see how.
All right, Sam.
I'm out for Saturday. I can't, unfortunately,
We've got Sam Devard out and left now.
Oh, okay. Fisted.
And Sam Devard running in, makes the semi-dive there and puts away out number 2.
Did a good job tracking that one down. Immediately got a great jump. He didn't really have any time to waste, so good play by Devard out there.
On Dunyan.
Was that on John Dunyan? Who can't get that one to fall. And there's a strike on.
Yep, catcher Nate Huxtable.
Nate Huxtable.
Had a huge play in that last inning defensively when he threw the runner out at third.
Absolutely.
Takes outside for a ball. Called strike.
He swung. Swung so fast, Glenn didn't see it.
Got him. 1-2-3 inning for Grigo and a quick inning. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's still 3-2 in favor of Stahl Post here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Bottom of the sixth here at Wilson Field. Stahl Post with the 3-2 lead. Pitches high and inside. Mike Lang, Glenn Frazier. Glenn.
We've got a new.
Taking lots of notes, man. Take it away.
Dante Claudio leading off. He's hit into a fielder's choice and struck out 0 for 2. We have a new second baseman, Josh Edelson, for Delvets.
That was a close shave there.
That's the Barbasol pitch.
That's it. Looks like Pop's going to go take some pictures.
Just misses. So a 3-0 count on Dante Claudio. Leading off here in the bottom of the sixth for Stahl Post. They lead 3-2. Being out hit 5-3. There's a strike.
Yeah, Delvets right in is what's hurt them is a little bit of wildness in the first, and then some defensive miscues in that
fourth.
In the fourth inning, and other than that, it's been a pretty clean game. And,
yeah,
and it's been a close game either way. Even with the defense, great job by Stahl Post really to shut down this Delvets offense since the third inning, really.
Full count. Pitch ripped down the line.
Tomahawk that one.
That's going to be a double for Dante Claudio as he pulls up into second base.
Great job getting on top of that one and just hacking it right down not down the line, but deep in the left field where we have a couple of spectators. There used to be pavilions over there, Glenn, where you could sit and watch the game, but it looks like doing a lot of construction out there. And it's a little treacherous.
Yeah, it looks like they're building, a new clubhouse or something out beyond center field.
So there's some room for people to sit. You see they have the lawn chairs and stuff out there, but the pavilions are gone.
Top of the order now. A ripped foul down the first base side by Brandon Grigo.
They're building the Glenn Frazier clubhouse out in center field.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so, Tim. And for those who didn't recognize, that's a little jab from Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Missing outside and low. Grigo looking for his first hit of the ball game.
I'll have to decide how much of the Phillies I can tolerate tonight.
Oh.
The late start.
Yeah.
They actually played pretty well last night and just couldn't get any offense.
Yeah, reverting to their old ways.
I mean, the Dodgers had 4 hits and 3 of them scored. Well,
Yeah.
one was a home run.
Yeah, I think they out-hit the Dodgers 8-3 or 8-4.
Yeah, Spencer Howard actually pitched pretty well, but he was gone after the 4th inning.
Hughes taking a little bit too much time for Grigo. He steps out.
They said that Bailey Falter pitched last night for the Phillies.
Swing and a miss.
A little heat on that one.
First out of the inning brings up Tyler August, who's walked twice and struck out at 3 at-bats.
Let's see who we get for the fight-ins tonight.
That double to lead off the inning by Claudio, the first extra base hit in the game for Stahl Post. Outside for a ball.
There they are, Phillies. Zach Eflin. And I'm trying to pronounce the Dodger.
That
pitcher's
misses
name.
high, so it's 2-0.
Zach Eflin should not be 2-5 this year.
No. That's a team that struggled to hit, but it was a pretty good homestand against the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, it's 6-2. Beat the Yankees twice, which is always fun.
Good curveball. Caught the inside part of the plate.
To one of my best friends from college. Put some pictures online tonight. He's at whatever the name of the field is now in Buffalo. He's out watching the Yankees and Blue Jays tonight. At I don't know what the place is called now, but Dunn Tire Park or whatever it is.
Saw a headline in one of the New York papers saying that what a fitting location for the way the Yankees have been playing in a minor league setting.
You know, that's a great park, though.
2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Good location on that. Second consecutive strikeout for Hughes.
Good job to hang on. That one was tipped. Solid Field is what it's called now.
You're talking about a good job by the catcher there, Nate Huxtable, to hold on to that foul tip. So Hughes is trying to get out of trouble here in the bottom of the sixth after he gave up a leadoff double to Claudio. He struck out the next two batters. And there's a called strike on the first pitch to Shane Edevane.
Well, in the stadium is Solid Field, but it's been open since about 1987, which is when I lived up that way. It was originally Pilot Field. Then Downtown Ballpark. That's an inspired name.
Uh-huh.
North Americare Park. Dunn Tire Park. Coca-Cola Field. And now Salem Field.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Can't keep a sponsor.
Apparently not.
1-1 count.
Opened to great fanfare in 1987. Opening day played in snow flurries.
Does surprise me. Ooh, almost hit him. Edevane got out of the way of that pitch.
And the reason I'm convinced the reason they played that day, number one, it was opening day, was that Governor Cuomo was making the trip up. The former minor league baseball player himself was making the trip up from Albany.
Yeah, I saw that on Ken Burns' History of Major League Baseball about Cuomo.
So the governor was coming up to Buffalo. He didn't get up there that often, and they were not going to postpone that game. And it was frosty cold that day, as April in Buffalo can be.
That's up high and drawing a walk is Shane Edevane. Second time he's reached by the base on ball.
But I got to tell you, beautiful, beautiful park. Right smack in downtown Buffalo. Just a great setting and an offensive park. Balls fly out of that place.
Well, that'd be a good place for the Yankees to play.
It's great people up in Buffalo.
Here's Jake Fowlers with 2 outs, runners at first and second, takes a called strike on the outside corner. He is 2 for 3 in the ball game.
I expect that to be evenly split between Blue Jays and Yankees fans the next couple days.
Hughes trying to work out of a jam here. There's a shot going to left field, and it's going to fall in front of the left fielder, Bogan. Run will come around and score. Third of the plate, and Huxtable jumps up and makes the grab to keep Fowler's keep him at first. So we
Good
got
job,
runners
bud.
at the corners now with 2. And the first time in the ball game that there's been more than a 1-run lead. It's 4-2, Stahl Post.
But Sean Bogan did a great job reading that ball. Just it kind of was dying on him, and he just didn't have not enough air under that ball for Sean to get to it. But he made a great effort and a great read. Immediately cut in when that ball was hit.
Yeah. So Dante Claudio, who just scored, he has scored half of Stahl Post runs, the number 9 batter. Don Joseph, the designated, the designated hitter, he is up to bat. Singled and walked twice. He led off last inning with a walk and then was picked off at third base by the catcher.
He's probably got a little redemption on his mind here.
He's been on every at bat. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2 count. Think Hughes goes out there again?
Well, he's getting
Joseph
the call,
thinks
so
so.
why not? Yeah.
He's really moved into the box.
They are setting up outside. And
it's a called third strike. And Joseph goes down for the first time tonight, and we are through 6 innings, but Stahl Post adds an insurance run on. We go to the top of the 7th, and Stahl Post has a 4-2 lead.
To Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. Let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also a local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership. Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months,
All right, we're back for the 7th inning here at Wilson Field. Glenn, we mentioned we're doing some American Legion, but before you know it, we'll be back on the high school beat back in August this year. I think we're going to – well, those football games are in early September, aren't they?
Yes, early September,
games.
yeah, week 0.
So we just want everybody to keep your eyes open for our anything we're doing during the summer. And Jason Winchell and I are planning again to redo the volleyball preview show that we've done 4 years now, I think. Obviously, didn't have one last year, so we're excited about all the things that we're going to be doing with 302 and Delaware Live and with Benny Mitchell downstate. And you're doing the football in the middle of the state, and then we'll be doing all the other stuff that we generally do, football and volleyball and some soccer and all that great stuff. And we were so busy last year, and we're looking forward to another busy year with the crew, with Pat and Nick and Benny, and that's a strikeout number 1 there.
Ryko strikes out the first batter here in the top of the 7th, Zach Frame.
That didn't take long. I was trying to get all that stuff in, and it took too long.
Well, Delvets down to their final 2 outs now. Trailing 4-2, Sam Geis, who is singled and fly to center.
He is throwing strikes, that's for sure.
Came in relief of the starter Logan Wiley last inning. Retired the side. So he has now retired 4 straight. Grigo has 2 strikeouts. And he has a 1-1 count here on Sam Geis. Brody Valentine is scheduled to bat next, but I think we might see a pitch hitter. Well, this umpire likes that outside corner. He's consistent with it, too.
Yeah, I was going to say he's been making the same call all night, so you can't see much complaining from the batters there because they know it's coming. A good pitching tonight.
This is actually Edelson up to bat, who went into center field, and they kind of shuffled the lineup around a little bit.
I won't tell anybody. But good pitching from both sides tonight. Stahl Post has really gotten a lot of good pitching all night, even when they scored those runs.
2-2 count on Edelson.
You mentioned 10 total hits tonight.
Ground ball, foul down the third base side. Keeps the count at 2-2. And it looks like on deck, is Jeff Hughes, who that makes sense. He came in for Valentine. It would be his first at bat. That one misses outside for a full count.
Yeah, it was just a little too far out there. But you can see where both pitchers are going right to that outside corner.
That one's outside, swing and a miss, foul tip. 2 outs, 3 strikeouts now for Grego, and Delvets down to their final out with Jeff Hughes.
But all in all, pretty crisp game here tonight. Entertaining.
Yeah. Moved along rather quickly, too.
Yep.
Outside corner. That's the place to put it.
Apparently the place to be.
Grego looking to strike out the side to end the game. He has Hughes in the hole 0-2. And he works quick.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. They're set up outside. It's a hit right back through the middle, and the shortstop makes the grab. Edevines throw to first in time, and a 1-2-3 inning to end the ball game. Final here, 4-2, Stahl Post over Delvets. Both teams with 5 hits and a good, clean ball game, as you said, Mike, throughout.
Yeah, pretty entertaining game. I know a lot of these kids they really don't stop playing, so it doesn't take them long to get into the groove, and you can tell that they've had a high school season under their belts, and you mentioned it, 10 hits, a couple errors, but overall a very crisply played game and done in about 2 hours, and it was a fun one to watch.
John Dunyon, the shortstop for Delvets, led the way for them with 2 hits, and he had a single and a triple. And a good night for Jake Fowlers, who was 3 for 4, and Don Joseph, who was on with 2 walks and a single for Stahl Post. So once again, the final score here, American Legion Baseball from Wilson Field here in Newcastle, Stahl Post 4 and Delvets 2. Thanks for joining us here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.